Hey there, Stratton Jr., Godfather of Sales here, and today we're going to talk about information gathering. How to do it, why we do it, and how you can practice it. Now, if you like this video, if you get some value out of it, please be sure and hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the like button on the video if you haven't yet. Let me know that you like what I'm doing here. Now, let's get into it. Now, information gathering, there are lots of different names for it. Some people call it qualifying, some people call it information gathering, some people call it pain digging. However you want to put it, it's all part of the same process. The qualification process and questioning is the exact same as the way you question, digging into people's goals, digging into people's pains if they have them. Now, I know if they have them, right? We've all heard no pain, no sale. That's a lie, flat out. I have sold $10,000 packages and up to people who were perfectly happy with their life and doing okay where they were. They just wanted something a little bit more, or they had another direction they wanted to go. That's not technically a pain that they're trying to get out of. It's a desire they're chasing. So there's the first part of what we've got to understand. Why is our prospect on the phone? Why are they on the call in the first place? This is the key factor to information gathering, qualifying, all of it. Why are they on the call? What is it that they are looking for? You need to understand this, and you need to understand it soon in your call, because you can find out very quickly sometimes, hey, what they're wanting is not what you do. There was a miscommunication or a misunderstanding someplace, and you can get off the call and move on and not waste both of your times. You may find out that they want exactly what you've got, but they're not in a position to be able to financially do so at this exact moment, which is a mindset problem, not a wallet problem. However, that's got to be addressed early on. If it's too far of a gap, you may want to just get off the call and not try to fight with it. Information gathering needs to be done very, very thoroughly. Too many people skim through way too fast and stick with surface level issues, and that's why they have so many objections and so many problems on the call. They have nothing deep enough to reach into, grab a hold of, and really pull that person back into the conversation with them. So there are 3 tips for getting deep enough with your questioning to make sure that you've got anchor points to grab a hold of. Now, the first tip that you have to have is never assume. Never make an assumption. Right? A lot of times when you've worked with an influencer or with a program for so long, even if it's your own, you're going to hear a lot of very similar answers to original questions. Specifically, why are you on the call? What is it you're looking, to get out of this today? You're going to hear a lot of the same answers over and over again. The problem some people get into is that they start to assume that because people are giving that same answer, they have the same reason. And then they completely blow the sale or blow their rapport and knock the whole call off track because they make that assumption. You cannot assume on any sales call. You have got to ask the question. Tip number 2, ask why. Why is the most powerful question in a salesperson's arsenal. Asking why is something that a lot of people completely miss. I hear it all the time in call reviews and role plays from my students, role plays from people on our Discord server, where people are asking, okay, so why are you here? What do you want out of this? They get an answer. They say, okay, cool. So, where are you with this situation or that? And they keep asking next questions and moving on. They never ask why. And so they never get deep enough. If you don't get deep enough, you have nothing to grab a hold of when an objection comes up. Ask why. Now, of course, we can't sound like 4-year-olds. Why? Right? You've got to find creative ways of wording it, but it's not that difficult. Why is that? What do you mean by that? Can you tell me more about that? Why did you use that word exactly? There are so many different ways that you can ask somebody to expand on what they just said to go deeper. Tip number 3, ask why again. Yeah, ask why again. Go deeper. People will Ask why every now and then. Find out, what do you mean by why this number exactly? Why is it you want to make 10K? Oh, well, because I want to spend time with my family, my kids, I want to travel, whatever it is. They're like, all right, cool, and they just move on. Okay, hold on a minute. You said you want to do some traveling. What kind of traveling are you wanting to do? Where do you want to go? Get into it. Why travel? Why do you want to move around? Find out about the person. Look, they will answer the question the majority of the time because, first of all, they brought it up. So they gave you permission to ask about it. Second of all, you're asking them about themselves. And people love talking about themselves. Just ask me. I'll talk about me all day. People enjoy talking about themselves. Asking why. They want to feel heard. They want to feel like somebody's listening, like they care. And this is what you give them by being curious and asking why. And then asking why again without making assumptions. A great way to practice this is to sit down with a role play partner and literally just start with one question and then ask why as far as you can get. Ask it until it either doesn't make sense anymore or they finally hit a level that you just know you're done. Right? I say at least 7 whys. Right? Now this comes from, another author, I believe it was Ty Lopez, the 7 Levels of Why, which is a beautiful book, great writing, and this is a great way to go about practicing this. Start with any question you want to. Start with friends. Start with a role play partner. Start with a spouse. It doesn't matter. Just let them know, hey, you know what? I want to practice this. I want to work on it. Let's try this. And ask a question. How was your day? Why do you like this television show? What do you got going on in your life right now? What kind of goals are you working towards? It doesn't matter. Ask why. Ask why again. Ask about something specific that they've said. Why is that? Tell me more about that. What do you mean by that? Dig into it. Have fun with it. Enjoy playing with learning to ask why. If you need a place to do that, be sure and check the link down in the description. There will be a link there to join our Discord server where you can join up. You can role play with hundreds of closers from around the world. Some of them trained specifically by me, some of them trained from other places. It's just a comfortable place for sales reps to hang around, get some practice in, put in those reps, and a great place to practice an exercise like this. Now, if you like the information, again, be sure and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on the video. It really helps the channel out. And if you'd like to know more about what we're doing, I am doing a free masterclass on December 28th. There's going to be a link again down in the description or maybe, somewhere around up here where you can click on to register for that masterclass. Come in, get 2 hours worth of rapport building, how to move through the call asking questions appropriately, and how to ask for the money without coming across salesy, pushy, or breaking your rapport. So, again, I'm Stratton Jr. I am the Godfather of Sales, and we'll see you in the next one.